Sydney's Kingsford Smith Airport was the starting point for the whole convention, dubbed the Fiat Fiesta, at which the wide new range of Fiat tractors were to be introduced to the men who will sell them and be responsible for their lifetime of service. Chartered jets flew the convention delegates, 350 of them, into the convention city from every state in the Commonwealth, with the exception of Western Australia. Sydney's Chevron Hotel was the first checkpoint for the interstate men. From King's Cross to the suburb of Lidcombe and the heart of the matter. Dealers from this centre were among the study groups which toured Fiat's $1 million Australian factory headquarters, the huge air-conditioned plant where an entirely new movement in agricultural equipment is being built. In the Lidcombe factory, the convention's dealer delegates met for the first time their new products, Fiat's range of 45, 55, 65 and 90 horsepower tractors, and the complete range of crawler vehicles. Closely attending the assembly line processes, local dealers were able to study the design and construction of the features they'll soon be explaining to the buyers of this district in their own showrooms. Back to the Chevron Hotel, and this is still Friday, day one of the Fiat Fiesta. Last item on the schedule was a cocktail party and buffet, where delegates got to know each other and Fiat. A short keynote speech from Fiat Australia's Managing Director, Mr. Angelo Rica, set the mood for the evening.
It's always pleasant to say thank you for a job well done. And I am very happy indeed with the support that you have given Fiat over the year. Over the next 12 months, many exciting things will happen to Fiat that will directly affect you. And this weekend we will show you one or two pleasant surprises. I won't say any more except thank you. Enjoy yourselves and just wait till tomorrow.
Saturday, day two, was a very busy day. It started at 8 a.m. at the Music Hall restaurant, Neutral Bay, with a champagne breakfast and a show.
Wouldn't you like to have fun? How's about a few laughs? I can show you a good time. Do you wanna have fun? Fun, fun. How about a few laughs? Fun, laugh, fun, laugh. I can show you a fun, laugh, good time. Laugh, good time. Laugh, good time. Fun, laugh, good time. What do you say to us? Hey, how's about us? Laugh. I could give you some. Are you ready for some fun? How would you like it? Let me show you a good time. Hey, big spender. Hey, big spender. The minute you walked in the joint, I could see you were a man of distinction, a real big spender. Good looking, so refined. Say, wouldn't you like to know what's going on in my mind? So let me get right to the point. I don't pop my cork for every guy I see. Good time. Fiat does everything better by far. Carburetors and tires, public equipment is fire. Oh, you know that they can, yes they can. Lubricants, computers, highway tolls, computers, iron and steel production, all sorts of construction. Hey, can they help me out? I need a man. Anything they can do, Fiat does better. Fiat does everything better by far. And from this you will see there's a celestial agree. So you see that they can, yes they can, yes they can. Yes they can. And that's what we're going to tell these fellas about right now. You want success, if you want to impress all the people who come to your shop to buy. If they want a tractor that's higher than high, give the others a rest, cause Fiat's the best that you can supply. The range, that is fabulous range, will make all your competitors start to cry. They won't think that it's funny when you're pulling in all that money, cause the Fiat, the recipe comes to fly. I have changed my tune, I'm no longer a goon who believes that the others are worth a try. David Brown, John Deere, and gold I will defy. And I'm leaving the nest of Fiat instead that you can supply. She's so right, you know, and it's starting to grow. In conclusion, that hits you right in the eye. Everyone's sure to see it when you go to the top with Fiat. Fiat tractors are in the best. How much lovely stuff. Yes, Fiat tractors are just the best. When you get
By now, the tractors, stars of the convention, had been seen in construction and even on stage. But the real test, in the field, was yet to come. For the field day demonstration was Dural, a picturesque rural area on the northwestern outskirts of Sydney. While hundreds of thousands of people lined city streets in perfect spring weather to watch the Sydney Waratah Festival Parade, 350 Fiat delegates were working, on a barbecue lunch to begin with. But the featured performers of the afternoon, the 45, 55, 65 and 90 horsepower tractors which make up the new range, couldn't stay in the background for long. A helicopter chopped overhead in a display of aerobatics, while 50 of the new Fiat tractors formed into their own version of a motorcade, a tractorcade. Internationally, Fiat sells almost 57,000 tractors each year, and something of this huge success story was obvious in the Dural field day. Strong selling points, emphasized to the dealers, included the fact that Fiat are the makers of every single component of their tractors, right down to the lubricating oil and tires. The new range of agricultural Fiats features the greatest degree of standardization known in tractor construction, as high a proportion as 80% of parts are interchangeable between models. At Dural, the dealers were able to climb in behind the wheel for the first time, and on hand were Fiat experts to further explain and demonstrate the abilities of the new range. In terms of business building, time spent at the field day was voted the most profitable of the Fiat Fiesta. Saturday, day 2, drew to a close back at convention headquarters, the Chevron. A 5-course banquet had been laid out, to be followed by more entertainment, this time a cabaret show.
How much I put into it since I've had it.
Guest star at the show was Charlie Boyer, the Chevron's current comedian.
And we used to kid each other in Canada how American automobiles are built to last just so long and then break down, but that's not true. There's no set time. They can go at any time. I'm using a quart of oil a day right now just to keep the doors from squeaking. But it has the original paint job, aluminum. About the only thing that works on my car right now is a cigarette lighter. It gives up a constant flame. The brakes don't brake, the carburetor doesn't carb, and the pistons don't work either.
Sunday, the final day of the convention, was to be spent in further sales conferences and question and answer sessions. It was a day of rounding off the concentrated study periods of the Fiat Fiesta, study which had covered the whole spectrum of design, production, and performance of an entirely new movement in agricultural equipment.
Now let us sum up. Brethren, cisterns, if you remember nothing else from this entire dissipation, remember this. Remember that true love in marriage is deep, it's mental. Where a man's mind goes out to a woman, and a woman's mind goes out to a man. So therefore, if you're interested in going out of your mind, get married.